encouraging you on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm encouraging you to really pick up that mantle, pick up that idea and make a start. Because, I was looking at my accountant and I have been busy for the last week. And hi, is it Cecile? We've been really busy this week, and I really looked at our company accounts, and I was really saying to myself, what would have happened had I not started? And so I know that for a number of us, we want to start something, we want to do something, we want to attempt a vision, a dream, a desire, a hobby that we've had for a very long time. However, we allow fear. We always had fear. So it was fear from before we got into this situation. And now that we find ourselves here, we become even more fearful. So if you're seeing me looking to my left on Instagram, that's because I'm also on Facebook. I'm about to do an Instagram live interview, so I thought I'd jump on here real quickly and really speak to those who are afraid to start. Let me say this to you as somebody who has started more than once in my life. For those of us who don't know my story, I have started so many times in my life, I cannot even begin to tell you. But along the journey, the thing I learned most is that the things that you are afraid of starting are sometimes where the successes lie. Let me repeat that. Sometimes the things that we are most afraid of starting are the things that most of our successes lie in. And I cannot begin to tell you how many times that's been the same for me. That's been the truth, is that the fear you have of starting has been amplified for a number of us, has been a number of you guys, because I'm afraid of it. The fear of starting has been amplified because of COVID. I want to say to you that right now is the moment when you should not be afraid to start. It's the moment when you should take all the risk in the world, because if COVID did not come, a lot of us would not recognize how strong we are. And out of COVID, we're realizing that we're stronger than we thought we were. If anybody told me that we would have been here a year locked down, I would have said no. There are friends of mine who didn't think that they could have survived being locked down in their homes for this long. But when you are pushed to the corner, there's a saying, I think it's Bob Marley who said it. I mean, I'm Jamaican, so I might be a little bit biased. But there's a saying that says, you don't know how strong you are until all you have left to be is to be strong. And as somebody who has endured some of the harshest conditions in my life, growing up homeless, abused, my traumas have been many. I'm here to tell you that my strongest moments have been when I thought I couldn't get through something, when I was afraid to do something. And out of the fact that I have been able to decide or to act or to take action towards survival. In most cases, I was trying to survive. And by trying to survive, have been some of the most amazing moments of fortitude. And so for those people who are thinking that I want to start this business, but I'm afraid, I don't know where to start, I'm not so sure it's a good time. Absolutely, it's a good time. I want to write this book. I want to go back to school. I want to just do something. I want to start my hobby. I want to turn my hobby into my business because I've lost my job, or I've been on furlough for too long, or my company went into receivership. Whatever that is and however it looks to you, I'm just here to encourage you that the best thing you can do for yourself is to avoid going to the grave with those ideas, those dreams, those desires, those things that you never gave yourself the chance to even attempt. And I was laughing today because somebody shared something with me, that an idea that they had and they wanted to start and they didn't start. And then lo and behold, somebody else actually came to them and said, oh my God, guess what I'm doing? And they shared the same idea. Now, they didn't know, they didn't discuss it. There was no conversation, just that somebody else, every idea you have, there's somebody else who has the idea. It's all a case of who gets there first. Today, I had a meeting with a very good friend of mine. And I rang him up and I said, look, we need to do some work together. We keep saying we're going to work together, but we've never done it. And so today we actually put some time in the diary and we had the meeting. And when we had the meeting, I said to him, I think, I think there needs to be a book for this. And I mentioned something. I'm a writer. You guys know this. And for those of you who haven't seen my book yet on Instagram, please get a copy of it. It's called The Mango Girl, which is my life story. So if you have never read my life story, please make sure you get a copy of it. So I said to the person, we're putting together this book program. He and I are doing something together. We're planning an event and we're planning a course. And, we've been talking for about 7 years that we're going to work together. We've just never gotten around to it. Life's busy and I said to him, you should write this book about, I said, I think there should be a book about X. And he said, I'm doing it. And I said, what's crazy? I have it on my list of things to do. And we laughed because both of us were thinking the same thing. The difference is that he'd already started and I didn't know that. So I decided against doing it because he's doing it and he's my good friend. And I said this to say that everything you think of doing, there's somebody else out there with the same idea. It's just a matter of who gets to execute first. So hi M Kids 3, hi Kemi, hi Jame Inc., hi Island Signature. Guys, you have to follow them. Amazing magazine out of Barbados. I've been featured in it with my good friend Connie Chumi from Black Panther and Lupita. And I'm not saying Lupita is my friend. I'm saying Connie is my friend. She's the auntie in Black Panther. Actually spoke to her on Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, on Wednesday. Had a good chat. On Wednesday. Introduced her to a friend of mine here in Northern Ireland. I'm saying this to say that you never have an idea that nobody has thought of in one shape or form. What is different is that the person might execute first. So those who are sitting there with ideas and dreams and desires, don't die and go to the graveyard with those ideas. It is time to make a start. It is time to get up. It's understanding that this is not going to last all days. Corona will pass. And after it's done, what could you have done with those ideas? Since COVID started, let me show you guys real quickly. I've showed my Facebook already, and I'm going to go in a minute. I wrote myself my first journal. It's called the Release Journal. For those of you on Facebook, the Release Journal, it's mainly for me, but I'm using it to write my thoughts, my dreams, my desires, my feelings. It's also associated with my podcast, so you can't see all of it here, but it's a nice, colorful podcast. It's on Amazon for those who want to grab a copy. And I wrote it in COVID because I had the time. I wanted to challenge myself. And I wanted to see how much I could stretch myself and what was possible. And so I did that. And I just think that when will you ever get the time again in history to sit down for a year, probably 2, because we might be here until next year. When will you get the time again to get up and do this? So for those of us who are thinking that I want to start something, but I'm not sure how to go about it, I'd really love to talk to you. For those of us who don't know, as well as CEO and founder for The Mango Girl, I'm also a life, book, and business strategist. I help a lot of people start their businesses. I've done it myself, so I understand how it works, the framework, all of the niggly bits, the ups, the downs. I'm in this book with about 200 probably other authors. They picked some who they consider successful entrepreneurs for some of our feedback and thoughts. And I want to share with you. I want to tell you some of the ups and the downs. I coach, I train, I speak. So I'm offering a free consultation, 20 minutes of my time to persons who are serious. I am very busy. I'm a mother. I'm a single mother that I actually just had a fall this week. So if you see me shivering and moving around, my back hurts. I had a fall, and just sitting down for too long is very uncomfortable for me. But I'm happy to have conversations with those who are serious. It's free of charge. You want to start something, you're stuck, you don't know where to go. You may have been made redundant. You may have had some investment and you want to start a business, or you want to write a book and wonder how can you use a book to start. I actually wrote my book and use it to start my own business. I speak all over the world. So I'm a speaker, I'm a trainer. I just did a keynote for Google. Late last year, I spoke at Google, and I was really excited because Google came and asked for me to speak at one of their their events for their employees. So that was just really phenomenal. If I can help you in any way, please DM me those on Instagram. Drop me a DM. Myself or my team will answer you. For those on Facebook, my email address is there. Drop us an email from my PA and let's have a conversation. I'm excited about life. I think that within these moments lies some amazing opportunities, and it would be senseless not to be taking advantage of them. So with leaving you right now, which I have to do because I'm sitting too long, I want to just encourage you to start. The hardest part of anything is to start. Staying motivated requires you having accountability. And the reason that most of us do not finish anything that we've started is because we don't have the accountability. We don't allow ourselves to invest in ourselves. We don't allow ourselves to give ourselves permission to start. We dare look after everybody else, but dare not look after ourselves. And I see that too often. And so I'm here to say to you, if I can serve you, support you in any way, shape, or form, DM me, email me, reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to help. But even if you don't reach out to me, the main focus of this live was to encourage you to start. Absolutely get up, get going, and start. It's Dr. Ava Eagle Brown, the CEO and founder of The Mango Girl. I'm also a life, book, and business strategist. What I do can be found at avaeaglebrown.com. That's avaeaglebrown without the e.com. And if you want to get some amazing skincare and hair care products, it's themangogirl.com, which is in my bio on my Instagram. But whatever you do, have a great weekend. God bless. And I will speak to you guys real soon.